Veronica is a 2017 horror film based off of a true story. It is directed by Paco Plaza, one half of the duo that did the Rec films. A little bit disappointed in this film, to be honest. Let's start with that. I had high hopes because Paco Plaza directed it. He wrote it with some other people. It is about Veronica. She is a 15-year-old girl who decides to do a seance in the basement of her all-girls school with two friends, and something reaches out to them and begins haunting her, but her friends don't believe her. And she also has three siblings that she sort of has to be a sort of mother figure for, because the mom, she lost her husband, and she runs a cafe, and she's, tired from running a restaurant, but that's their living. So the mom is not really present in the morning and only visits at night after work. So Veronica's, got a lot of burden going on, take care of three siblings, haunting presence. This movie is just really pedestrian. It's super cliche. It feels like an emotional flatline. It's supposed to be scary, but it has a lot of weird different tonal shifts. For starters, the movie takes place in 1991, so it's an early 90s movie, but the musical score is like a synth 80s, and it doesn't fit at all. And it'd be like trying to watch one of the Conjuring movies with a synth score. It's too jarring. It wouldn't fit, because those Conjuring movies are also period pieces. So this one doesn't fit at all. The acting's okay. There's the cliche, blind nun who has more information, and she's cryptic, and a lot of cliches in this movie. Not very scary at all either. Every time they try to ramp up the scary parts by having an entity outside the door, or a wet spot on the ceiling. It's something we've seen before in Dark Water or the Conjuring films. And just to note, this movie actually only came out a year after the first Conjuring. So, what's up with that? And then the movie doesn't have much of an ending, since I guess it's all based off a true story, so they don't want to deviate, but they should have deviated a little, because this movie doesn't have much going on, really. She, has to face this entity on her own because no one helps her, especially the mom. There's the big cliche where every time she tries to talk to her mother's like, "I'm busy with work, get away from me, we'll do something tomorrow," and I just didn't like that relationship aspect. It wasn't very realistic, and the kids do okay job acting, but overall this movie just had no scares. It was not effective. The talent involved, I expected a lot more. So I give Veronica a 2 out of 10.